Do you know that your dog might be one of the greatest success stories in human history? Not because dogs built cities, invented tools, or traveled to space, but because somehow they convinced an entire species to love them. Today, millions of people treat dogs like family members. They sleep in our homes, ride in our cars, have birthdays, and sometimes even have their own social media accounts. But why? Why do humans love dogs so much? To answer that question, we have to travel back tens of thousands of years to a world that looked very different from today. Imagine a cold prehistoric night. A small group of humans sits around a campfire. They don't have houses, farms, or stores. Every day is a struggle to find food and survive. Beyond the light of the fire, something watches from the darkness. A pack of wolves. At first, humans and wolves are competitors. Both hunt many of the same animals. Both are intelligent predators. Neither trusts the other. But among those wolves, a few are different. They are less aggressive and more curious. Instead of attacking humans, they linger near camps, attracted by scraps of food left behind. For these wolves, staying close to humans is easier than hunting dangerous prey. And for humans, these wolves become an unexpected advantage. The wolves hear danger before humans do. They smell predators from far away. They bark, growl, and alert the camp when something approaches. Over many generations, a remarkable partnership begins to form. The friendliest wolves stay close to humans. The most fearful wolves stay away. Slowly, those friendly wolves raise pups that are even more comfortable around people. Generation after generation, the animals become less like wolves and more like something entirely new. Eventually, the world's first dogs are born. At first, humans probably didn't love dogs the way we do today. Dogs were useful. They helped with hunting. Their powerful noses could track animals that humans might never find. Their speed and endurance made them valuable companions in the search for food. A hunting group with dogs often had a better chance of success than one without them. As human societies grew, dogs found new jobs. Some guarded camps and villages. Others helped herd animals. Some pulled sleds across frozen landscapes. Wherever humans went, dogs followed. They became workers, protectors, and partners. But something else was happening too. A bond was forming. Scientists believe part of that bond comes from biology itself. When humans look into the eyes of a dog they love, their brains release chemicals associated with trust, bonding, and affection. One of these chemicals is oxytocin, sometimes called the love hormone. Interestingly, the same thing happens in dogs. In a way, both species evolved to emotionally connect with one another. Think about that for a moment. Dogs are not just animals that live beside us. Their evolution became linked with ours. While humans were changing, dogs were changing too. They became experts at understanding human emotions. They learned to read our facial expressions, our gestures, and even our moods. A dog can often tell when you're happy, sad, angry, or afraid without a single word being spoken. Imagine an early human returning to camp after a difficult day. Food was scarce. The hunt failed. Spirits were low. Yet a dog runs up, tail wagging, excited simply because its human returned. That kind of loyalty may have been powerful thousands of years ago, and it remains powerful today. Over time, dogs became something rare in the animal kingdom. They became companions. Unlike many other animals, dogs seem genuinely interested in humans. They watch us constantly. They want to be near us. They pay attention to what we are doing. To a human brain that evolved in social groups, this behavior feels familiar. It feels like friendship. As civilizations developed, dogs appeared everywhere. Ancient people buried beloved dogs alongside humans. Stories and artwork from thousands of years ago show dogs hunting, guarding, and accompanying their owners. Across different cultures, different languages, and different continents, Humans repeatedly formed close relationships with dogs. This wasn't happening in just one place. It was happening almost everywhere. Then came a major change. Humans no longer needed dogs for survival as much as they once did. Cities grew larger, technology improved, security systems replaced guard dogs, machines replaced many working animals. Yet, instead of disappearing from our lives, dogs became even more popular. Why? Because by then, dogs had become much more than workers. Modern life can be stressful. People often spend long hours working, studying, or staring at screens. Many experience loneliness, anxiety, or isolation. Dogs provide something surprisingly valuable. They offer companionship without judgment. A dog doesn't care how much money you make. It doesn't care about your social status. It doesn't care whether you had a good day or a bad one. Most dogs are simply happy that you're there. For many people, that unconditional affection is incredibly powerful. There's another reason humans love dogs. Dogs remind us of qualities we admire: loyalty, enthusiasm, courage, forgiveness. A dog can be ignored all day and still greet its owner with excitement. It can experience hardship and still trust people. In some ways, dogs represent traits humans wish they saw more often in themselves and in others. Interestingly, humans may also be biologically programmed to find dogs appealing. Many dog breeds have features that resemble those of human babies: large eyes, rounded faces, expressive features. These characteristics naturally trigger nurturing instincts in people. Whether we realize it or not, our brains are often wired to respond positively to those features. But perhaps the biggest reason humans love dogs is the simple fact that dogs have shared our journey. They have been with us through nearly every stage of civilization. They watched as humans moved from caves to villages, from villages to cities, and from cities to modern societies. Through wars, migrations, discoveries, and countless generations, dogs remained at our side. Few relationships in nature have lasted this long. For tens of thousands of years, humans and dogs evolved together. We helped shape them, and they helped shape us. They protected us, assisted us, comforted us, and accompanied us through some of the most important chapters of our history. So the next time you see a dog excitedly wagging its tail, remember that you're looking at the result of one of the oldest partnerships on Earth. A partnership that began with cautious wolves, lurking near ancient campfires, and eventually became a friendship shared by millions of people around the world. And maybe that's the real reason humans love dogs. Not because dogs are perfect, not because they're useful, but because for thousands of years they have chosen to stay beside us. And for thousands of years, we've chosen to keep them there. Together, two very different species created a friendship that survived the rise and fall of civilizations, crossed continents, and stood the test of time. In a world that is constantly changing, that bond remains one of the most remarkable relationships nature has ever produced.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and drop a comment below. See you in the next one.